So here we go. We've got DoD versus Lad A. This is a highly anticipated game between two highly skilled clans and teams. So Raisin, right off the bat, going to use his vision over here to the right, and he actually can see Briefcase's hunt. So he knows that he's up against Briefcase, who's Zeus in this game. But let me do a quick overview of all the players and gods right now as well. So we have, for representing Lad A, who is one of the favorites to win the entire championship this year, we have Lad Raisin taking Set. He's the teal player. In pocket, we have Lad Aya taking Ra in the middle here. And on the left, we have Lad I Kill You Die taking Ra. On the left here. So I think the delay just went off. We should be good to go. I want to make sure. Yeah, see, it says I'm broadcasting bit right now, so that's good. So triple Egyptian for Lad A, actually. Triple Egyptian. And no, I'm not lagging. It's I Kill You Die. So for DoD A, we have Apple, red player, on the left here, taking Isis. And in the middle, we have Jolly Man taking Ra. And on the right, we have DoD Briefcase taking Zeus. So 5 Egyptians, actually, and only 1 Zeus player in this game. That's very interesting. Triple Egyptian means that we're going to be seeing a lot of boom style here, a lot of heavy economy gathering. And so yeah, all 3 of the lads have the Shadaf Minor God path, which gives them cheaper, faster building farms. And with 2 Raws on their team, 3 in the game, that's going to give a huge food economy boost. So we're going to have people jumping the ages very quickly in this game. And I think that'll be tough because Zeus players, or Greeks in general, don't typically start making farms until much later than other players in the game, because they don't have the wood economy for that. It's a little bit easier with, again, that Shadaf upgrade giving cheaper farms for Egyptians to spam farms early on. So Briefcase might get left behind a little bit. He might get left behind in the boom game, so it's a little bit interesting to see him take Zeus when he knows that he's up against a triple Egyptian. Kind of inefficient hunt style here. Giraffe is pretty far away from the granary. I would have attacked the giraffe with the villagers before making the granary, just so I could avoid having this extra walking space here. So the middle of the map has just been scouted. We can see that this is a two like tree little oasis area map. I don't really know what you call these, but 2 forests. Let's call it forests. And I Kill You Die going for his first monument as Ra, and Ra gets the cheaper monuments that generate favor more quickly. One of Ra's bonuses is favor, of course. Let's check the TCs and the relics then, eh? So Scarab Pendant, more attack for siege weapons. That's definitely going to be helpful for Raisin. And he's got 12 goats here. Only 3 for Aya in the middle, and 5 for Kill You Die here. 4 for Apple, 5 for Jolly, and 9 for Briefcase. So it looks like Raisin's probably going to have the best food economy, and we're probably going to be seeing a shifting sands pretty soon as well. No one is up classical yet, so Raisin's going to be about 435 uptime. Aya's going to be a little bit later than that. Kill You Die is not even advancing yet. I think Raisin's going to have the fastest time, and it's not even that fast, to be honest. Like, for Set, you want to be aiming for 420 to 430 uptime, and look at this, is absolutely terrible how far these 2 zebras decided to die from this granary here. It's like way worse than this giraffe that I was complaining about before. Nice back gold mine here for Briefcase. He can certainly take this TC and then make some walls around the forests. He doesn't really have to worry about raids too much, though, against triple Egyptian. He's more concerned with heroic age rocks flying around. Maybe locust would be an issue for him. So here's the shift, and he's going to take 2 of Briefcase's villagers Briefcase attacking the goats with the villagers, trying to get some utility out of them. Oh snap! And he did the counter shift. And I think he may have saved one of... Oh, but there's a double counter shift. So Briefcase actually losing 3 villagers due to shifting sands. And all of the goats. And Jason is out of position. That's brutal. That's really hard for him. He does still have a lot of goats, though. Yeah, I think it would have been smarter for Apple to be taking Set or Ra here, knowing that, yeah, I mean, even Kill You Die had an extra shift, so they could have gone 5 shifting sands back and forth, back and forth. But now Briefcase is definitely going to be behind here. He's crippled, really. Jason, if he's paying attention, can be used to take out this Wadjet. I don't think he's paying attention, though. Oh, yeah, he is. And let's see how quick Raisin's reaction time is. Not quick enough. Looks like he's going to lose this, actually. He should lose it. Yeah, it's gone. So wall going to be made by Raisin in the middle here. Jolly Man casting Rain. He's got 6, 7, 8 farms, and Kill You Die also having 8, trying to get caught up with his own farm economy. Aya has even more. He's got like 12. And Apple starting to make farms as well. See, yeah, he did use Prosperity, so that was smart, realizing that he's going to be facing... Oh, but why didn't he grab this relic? Holy crap. Harmonia's Necklace is one of the best relics in the game for an Egyptian player. Okay, he's getting it now, but he should have had it while he casted Prosperity. So that's really what allowed him to spam the farms this quickly, because he doesn't have the Shadow upgrade. He's paying full price for his farms with gold, but Prosperity really allows him to do that when you cast it early game. Rain number 2 comes from Kill You Die. Raisin actually opting not to use any of his... opting to make no farms, and he's sticking with Hunt. Once again, very inefficient gathering here. He's not paying very much attention to where his units are gathering, apparently. But I honestly like this. Everyone just tries to rush farms when you know that people have rain, but if you can delay that with another really efficient food gathering source, like all of these goats that he has, or all of these, all of the hunt that he has, really that allows him to get heroic much more quickly than everyone else who's making farms, because he's not shelling out all the gold to do that. So, we're going to see a faster heroic time from Raisin almost certainly here, and that could be a real problem for Briefcase. I mean, he's doing a really nice job defending and making a bunch of buildings in anticipation of the big push that's going to come. But I don't know if it'll be enough, because again, he's crippled from that early game fiasco. And rain number 3 coming from Aya. And Jolly Man actually the first one up heroic here, which is pretty impressive. I'm surprised why Raisin has not started advancing yet. He just started going. He's going to have like a 9:45 Nephthys. I thought he should really have been like 8:30 if he were gathering very efficiently. And Kill You Die and Aya are now both up heroic age as well. And Case is going for, he's got a lot on food and a lot on gold. He's going triple stable now, spamming these Hippicon forward, trying to put some pressure on Aya to stop him from getting up a forward Migdal here. I mean Raisin, but Aya is the one who has the Migdal placed here. And he's sending over the laborers to get it set up. Raisin starting to queue up some spearmen to try and counter those cav. can see, yeah, Briefcase missing out on all those rains, just starting to make farms now. And Jolly Man going and setting up his markets right away. Apple going and setting up a Migdal over here as well. He's got a nice third TC here. This makes a really safe trade route for Jolly Man to go all the way here down to this TC if you can get that up pretty quickly. That's almost 200 gold per caravan per trip if he can make that happen. So here are the Hippicon, and we see a Locust actually, nicely done. He might be able to prevent both of these two Migdals from getting up. So Aya definitely going to lose a lot of these villas here, and it's going to take him a long time to bring more back to set up another aggressive front. So that really leaves the door open for Case to do a lot of damage here, but look at that. He denies the Migdal like 99% to completion with that ceasefire there, but however, that does mean he's going to be subject to ancestors from Raisin here. And Aya, knowing that he can't complete the Migdal or any towers during ceasefire, opting to construct a siege workshop, which is what he should be doing. It's the right decision there. And here's Aya's rock. He might be casting Locust. One of them might be casting Locust here. Would not be surprised. But Case doing a good job making sure he doesn't have any like epicenters of villager gathering spots that would be really painful if Locust were to be cast on them. So he's got like no more than 7 in any particular spot. But still, you know, a Locust over here would probably hurt if he wasn't paying attention. I think he is paying attention, but it's just really annoying how this rock is just, he always has to pay attention to where it is. Kill-You-Die going for raids here on the left with some chariot archers, and Jolly Man has come over here to help out. Kill-You-Die, so there's 2 rocks here. Here's the Locust. Case responding quickly as expected, and here's Odysseus. Well-placed Odysseus. So double Locust swarm on Case, actually. That's brutal. But he's doing a good job. Doing what he can do, at least. And we might see an Ancestors over here. Gosh, that really just wrecks Case's economy. Yeah, so here's the Ancestors. And AE from Apple, which is not a bad choice. There's only a couple priests here to deal with that. Case is just like trying to get his economy back together. That really hurts, like a double Locust like that. It's just brutal. So Apple versus Kill-You-Die on this front. In the long run, Isis is going to lose this because he just doesn't have the... He went and Nephthys rather than Hather. So just like if this front goes on for too long, and it looks like they're already losing this front actually, definitely does not look good for DoD at this point. I think just taking Greek was too big of a vulnerability in this matchup. If you're up against the triple Eggy, you either go like 3 super aggressive gods, or you mirror them with 3 Eggy yourself. You can't go halfway and shoot yourself in the foot with a Greek player who just takes all of the god powers and absorbs all that damage. Like, there's really no coming back from that. And he's just stuck in classical, like he's flatlined on food, he's got idle TC, and so he's going to be stuck in classical for a long time. And like trying to up the ages while you're constantly trying to micro and deal with heroic age chariot archers from Egyptian players is just like impossible. Try to do this in 1v1 even, like when you're up against a fast heroic Eggy player and you're Greek, and they're sitting right up at your front town center, pushing down your throat with siege towers and chariot archers. Like, yeah, you can still win, but it's really, really tough to defend against it. You have to micromanage your units pretty much twice as well as the Egyptian player does. And this TC is going to drop. And now Kill You Die is pumping out mercenaries over here. I mean, Apple's not doing bad, per se, but, like, the set raw push over here is just absurd. I'd like to see the mud brick upgrade on some of these buildings. I mean, you have 4 people who took Hather. Interesting, Aya chose to buy guard tower so quickly in the game. That's pretty weird. I mean, he's not even making any towers over here. So I don't really see the utility in buying that upgrade so soon. So Jolly Man does have his trade route up. He's getting 197 gold per caravan per trip, which is pretty much exactly what I said it would be. And he's going to have to start pumping mercenaries here, preferably Medjay mercenaries, if he wants to have any chance at prolonging this front over here, because again, Case is just hurt so badly. I mean, he's going to take a second TC again, and he's got some really nice building blocks going on, but for the moment, Jolly Man basically up against a 1v2. And here we see now Kill You Die is coming out with Medjay mercenaries. You can tell they're Medjay, meaning they have increased lifespan because of the purple gas that's flying behind them. That's one of the upgrade mods that I have. Because you can't actually see the upgrade when you click on them. It doesn't show it. It's a bug in the game. Here's Tornado. Absolutely tragic. This TC is going to drop. The house is going to drop. Probably a lot of these villagers are going to die as soon as the TC goes down. Actually, he has like 8 almost dead villagers as a result of that, so... This is just making me very upset watching this game. Making me think, wow, like... If they tried to triple Eggy, me, Magic, and Shelty, like DoD's A-team, like it would not... This is not what would happen. I would... We would come right back at them with our own triple Eggy, and it would just... Anyway, that might happen later this season. You might get to see that, so let's enjoy this for now. He's getting a lot of these villagers are dropping just from the Chariot Archer raids. So Apple pretty much has to win, and like he's not going to win when he's up against this. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, and Briefcase resigns.